ITA flash pulse. Here I have the Lambda engineer with a YUD bot over on this side. I have a security fire team up here, got a missile launcher, Raven Eye, another Raven Eye over here, Kappa Hacker, and then over here, this is my proxied Beta Harris, Beta Hacker, Beta Spitfire, and Specialist. He has a multi-rifle, machine gun, killer hacking device, and Spitfire. Oh, they also have a 10 bot too. So I'll throw that up there. And then camo marker right there, camo marker right there, and my HTV is right there.
So, Guangxi chain rifle, Guangxi chain rifle, you'd bought, or Yao Zhao.
Yeah.
This is Sun Shi sniper rifle.
Who's the Yao Zhao connected to?
Yao Zhao is connected to this guy over here.
Okay.
Not there yet.
Yep.
Guangxi chain rifle, Shaolin monk.
Okay.
Pangolin Evo hacker.
Interesting.
That is the handler, the guard monitor.
Yep.
2 motorized bounty hunters. A Mons trucker, who is an engineer, and then the final Guangxi.
That's who the Yao Zhao is connected to?
Yeah, the Yao Zhao is connected to this guy.
Okay.
The Mons trucker.
So for my held back deployment, I put a Varangian up here, and then there are 3 camo tokens over here for his deployment. So Starmada had the initiative, so I went first, moved up with my Varangian on his impetuous order through smoke. Then my beta team, which was over here, came through. This is Arctic terrain because we're playing Looting and Sabotage, so they had 7 inches. They moved up into the smoke. 2 of them opened the panoply, got a mimetism -6 and a adhesive launcher, +1 burst. There was a mine over here, which went off and gave 1 wound to my killer hacker. After that, I moved up into this area and dropped a nanopulsar and took out bounty hunter and Mons trucker. Then later I dropped in with my crusher and put Sun Tzu into not no wounding cap with my boarding shotgun, and earlier I took out one of the Guangxi with my missile launcher from over there. And that is what happened my first turn. On the Jing player's turn, he moved up one of his bikes. It is now gone, but moved up to here. Got into combat with this guy. He dodged, he moved up to here, and then got hit with the rocket launcher. But he did manage to put one of my betas that was here into unconscious state, unfortunately. Then proceeded to move some other guys around. He had a camo token over here. Moved all the way around this building. Hit my AC unit and dropped a decharge, which I took 2 wounds on that. And through a series of crazy saving rolls, pretty much 16 to 20s, dodged a bunch of arrows, but took a hit from my EM mines, putting it in mobilized B state and isolated state, and is targeted, which gave me telemetry. Okay. Dropped one of his Liu Jings, got oblivioned, and took a hit from my hacker with submachine gun. Was hacked by the other one because it didn't have line of sight. Also, she dodged, which is great, which kept my fire team together. And then finally, he moved over here and coup de grace my unconscious alpha or beta that was here, and got a victory point for that, or an objective point, and took out my guy with my decharges, unfortunately. We're going into turn 2. So on my second turn here, I moved my beta team up over here, took out his Evo hacker, made some mistakes and wasted some orders up here, trying to take out this little pod of people of Guangxi and Shaolin, and missed all of them, even though they couldn't respond because it was out of zone of control and out of line of fire. But he passed his courage and moved and all that good stuff. And then I did manage to put a decharge on Sun Tzu and blew him up, and then jumped my my crusher down to here. And that's pretty much all that happened on this turn. So in the final turn, I brought my crusher, or my beta, up here to take out his guardian. He lost both of his guys on his last turn to my missile launcher, and also to my killer hacker beta. My crusher, he tried to take him out with a Guangxi, almost took him. He went into no wounding cap. So on my turn, took him out, who was up there, paved the way for him, moved all the way through here to blow up his thing with my last 2 decharges. Stayed out of sight with this camo token over here. I took 2 wounds on my AC unit from his Dalfei. His Dalfei over here. I sent my little bot to repair it. He tried to take him out, or my my engineer proxy there, with his Jing, with his 1 order. He was isolated, so managed to pass the saving rolls. Repaired that, blew that up, and took him out with my Varangian using Berserk. And that's all that's left. And that's it for the Looting/Sabotage mission. Jing versus Starmada.